What's good, it's Chigozy. Thursday, December 31st, 2020, New Year's Eve. And there's some riddles in the media today from the gang, as always. So let's just see real quick. New Year, New Year's. New Year's, Christmas both have 38. And again, Zach already pointed this out. But every year on New Year's Eve, they have deaths. And it's about what death, killing, murder, rituals, sacrifices are we going to have today. Today with 83 numerology, murder 83, killing 47. So if you're new here, you have to understand that the Jesuit order, they are the powers that are in charge of running the show. They make the movies, the news, all these things that they put out in the media, the mainstream especially, is from them and more. But you see how, for example, in Hollywood, which is run by them, the Sandra Bullock film, Murder by Numbers, she starred in this. Notice how the E is a 3 and the B is an 8. So you notice how they could have changed the S to a 5. They could have maybe done something else. Maybe even had like the D as a 0, and you could just make the inference. But the E is a 3, the B is an 8. Only numbers changed in here 3 8, right? 8 3. So in Gematria, murder equals 83 and 38. So you understand this? This is reversing the alphabetical order where A is 26, Z is 1. And so that way, M is the 14th letter, 1 plus 4 is 5. Use just the 6th letter reversing, you see? So you reduce each letter to single digit and you get 38 when you add them. Without reducing, you get 83. So 83, 38, death equals 38. These are reflections of each other. 38, 83, they're reflections of each other. Killing, right? They give you the phrase RIP, RIP 38. So then today then has what? You guys already kind of had CNN open. I opened up my laptop today, so I kind of saw a bit was on the front page, but nothing death, killing, murder related. But again, if I don't call anything out ahead of time today, it shouldn't matter ever. I mean, we do it all the time. And I honestly forgot what they were even talking about. But murder equals 83. Today is 12 plus 31 plus 20 plus 20, 83. So we're going to go to CNN and probably see death, killing, murder stuff. Maybe more dead rappers possible. So let's see what CNN, TMZ, what New Year's Eve rituals they have. It could be all more coronavirus crap, obviously. But this is how the news is. It's crap. It's bullshit. Makes no sense. Hey, Adam Lastman. Hey, Warrior for the Most High. Pat, Ochaya, and Jared. What's up, y'all? You thought the nuns were in charge, right? So they even make you think. In Ohio, the curfew got extended. Oh, it's BS. As in, the whole curfew is always BS. I mean, here's my thing on that. I mean, it's so cold. You don't need to give me any curfew. But at the same time, if I want to be out, need to be out, I'll be out. I mean, when they had the curfews over the summer, I didn't care about those. I was out. Motorist witness fatal shooting, apparent suicide by cop. See, death, killing, murder. R.I.P. We just took time to explain what we're gonna see. I mean, do you see how this works? I just sat here and explained to you why today has a day of 83 numerology. Again, 12 plus 31 plus 20 plus 20, 83. How killing equals 47. How murder equals 83. How we see it in movies and how they do this again, right? Sandra Bullock, I forgot to show you. Sandra Bullock equals 83. That's why this is completely undeniable. Sandra Bullock equals 83. So we then open TMZ, and what is the first example they give us? Pennsylvania state troopers, motorists witness fatal shooting, apparent suicide by cop. You get this, and not only is it it fits this even better because suicide equals 47, and today's the day with what 47 numerology, 47 life lesson number. You get it? To finish off New Year's. New Year's 38, like death, killing, murder. You understand? Killing 43, 38. So I don't make this shit up. Before we looked at TMZ, I explained. This is the pattern we're going to see. We're going to see death, killing, murder, RIP in the mainstream because they do it all by this date numerology, by this Kabbalistic code. And that's the first thing we see. What is suicide cop by cop equal? Guys, this is contrived propaganda and ritual. Everything is. There's no like saying, oh, I wonder if this one is or that. No, if it's on TMZ especially, it's fake news, bullshit propaganda from the federal government, like with CNN, all these things. Suicide by cop 193, the 44th prime, kill 44, kill 59, the Jewish cipher, of course, Freemasonry 5967. Gotta have that with the cops, these Freemasons. 59 is the 17th prime. And we're not done yet with those numbers. Kill 17 as well, but again, shooting 44. 193 is a 44 prime. So we even have a shooting with this number, as they put it, suicide by cop, 193, the 44 prime, shooting equals 44. Guys, I hate to say it, but a lot of, well, I like to say it, but I hate to say it for all you people who keep denying this. Guys, there's new people who come to this research every day, either through my channel, Zach's channel, other people's channel, Arthur's channel, Kayla's channel, etc. And they get it. They see it. They understand it. You know, they share their own examples and see what they see and show us what they find. So to come here and not get this, you're literally admitting that you're just stupid. I mean, period. This is exactly what this gang does. I'm showing you how they do it, so you can do it yourself. Again, you don't come here and believe me. Don't come here and say, oh, I saw a couple of his videos. Okay, I mean, technically you should be doing that because, again, I can't pause this. I can't pause this. And look, watch me some graphic video. They strike me, and I can't even fucking pause it. You saw that, right? Click, 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 wouldn't fucking pause. I mean, it's just some fake-ass video anyway from the federal government. I mean, this looks fake as fuck. Might as well finish it off.
No way. Bro, we just seen somebody fucking get shot.
It's just fake. Bro, we saw somebody get shot. Pennsylvania. Fake-ass Pennsylvanian propaganda. That's all it is.
They didn't shoot him.
See, they tell you they didn't shoot him.
Yes, they did.
No way.
Bro.
No way.
Bro.
These are two actors.
We just fucking see somebody get shot.
No, you didn't.
Bro, we just seen somebody fucking get shot. Oh my fucking god.
Come on, guys, they paid a guy and his girlfriend to do that. I mean, think about it. How easy is it to see some guy and his girlfriend walking everywhere? Because everywhere you go, you see someone with a girlfriend or their wife. How easy is it to find a couple and say, hey, you know, the police easily paid them, maybe had them sign an NDA, say, we'll give you each $1,000, hell, $10,000 each, if you guys help us put this out. You guys react this way, you know, during this drill, and, you know, you don't tell anyone. That's what you're signing, you know, some legal document or something. That's all they have to do, man. It's so easy to get normal people to be crisis actors, to get already hired crisis actors, peeing on front door. A black guy, of course, it looked like. The 44-second video. This is a different video, so this is a match. This is stupid. Look at Pennsylvania State Police. Hamilton Township. On December 30th. 33 southbound. I mean, come on, guys. This is Pennsylvania ritual and distraction. Guys, this is actually really annoying me. I can't pause this video. I can't close it. I can't stop it. Like, it's finally did. And it's almost like I just want to get off TMZ. This is really ridiculous. But December 30th, you know, yesterday at 1:38 p.m., Federal 138. Again, death, killing, murder 38. Guys, okay, we're going to be done with this. TMZ, I hate talking over this propaganda. Yeah, I muted it. Okay, so what did we start? We started off talking about 38. Again, there's no way you can deny this. We had a whole lesson on 38. I explained the date numerology, how murder by numbers. You see what I just said? Because guys, I knew they were going to do this. That's why I was so confident that this example is just going to work. Because why wouldn't they do this? It's again New Year's 38. Well, technically it's New Year's Eve, but again, New Year's Eve, New Year's, that New Year's time. Murder by numbers. E is a 3, the B is an 8. Are you seeing this? 3 and 8, 38. Right? Death, 38. Killing, we're talking about suicide, right? Shot, death, killing, murder, 38. You seeing that? Murder by anyone who just joined. I'm being very repetitive. You see how they're doing the Gematria. They're doing it just in many examples, Hollywood, for example. Again, Sandra Bullock, 83. They're doing it with the date numerology. Today's the day with 83 numerology. Syncing it up with the whole New Year's holiday, New Year's 38. And then what do they do inside this propaganda, inside this letter? 1:38 p.m. I mean, come on. That is what I'm saying. These aren't just arbitrary numbers. These are specific numbers being used very specifically, and I'm very slowly breaking them down, showing you how else they've used them, why they use them, their significance, and how we're going to see them today. And I confidently say this stuff to you, not knowing that we're going to see. Yeah, I admitted that I peeped at CNN earlier today because it just loaded when I opened my laptop, but I didn't see TMZ yet. And again, you see it here. Me predicting, calling things ahead of time is completely irrelevant. I say all the time, it's complete nothing. I just do it because honestly, it's like a little fucking mini game decoding the Jesuits propaganda. But it means nothing. I mean, you shouldn't need me to have to say this and that and this and that. You should see what they're fucking doing and then decode it yourself. Take the time to do it yourself so you can have that experience. So you know, oh, damn, this is what they're doing. On December 30th at approximately 1:38 p.m. Again, Trooper 44. In the shooting, they responded to the State Route 33 southbound overpass and Interstate 30 in Hamilton Township, Monroe County, Pennsylvania, for a report of a distraught and suicidal male standing on the bridge. Because I swear some of y'all probably live around here. This ain't that far from me, relatively speaking, in America. Christian Joseph Hall, Hall 33, State Route 33. 19-year-old, suicide by cop. Chaos 19, Christian Joseph Hall. Christian 47. Reporting today and with 47 numerology. Again, this happened yesterday, but reporting it today. TMZ front page. Suicide 47. Christian, Joseph. These are Catholic biblical names. Bible names. Not specifically Catholic, but again, it's from the Catholic Church. Joseph 73, the sacrifice. Christian, Joseph Hall equals 207 90 306 108. As you see, Sun 27 9 108. Your geometry numbers. I've honestly also seen Pennsylvania just use this pattern. I don't know if it's in their name or anything, but might as well see what Pennsylvania equals. 53, just for reference. Because I know they use a lot of Kia, David, Revelation numbers. The 27th book of the New Testament. But I think it's time to take a break and go to the chat after that. I mean, again. What's up, Pat Fitz? See, guys, Pat Fitz, he's in England, but he clearly understands what Pennsylvania does by the numbers. Ochai is in Canada. He clearly understands what Pennsylvania is doing, putting up by number 38. Because these are for all the people who say, oh, well, you're not there. Well, it's like, guys, don't be dumb. When they have bullshit nonsense in Canada and in England by number 38, you'll see it. It's the same thing. And that shows you how worldwide this agenda is. Again, this agenda came out of England before it came into America, at least in the narrative. But I mean, just based on just location, they had to, from the Vatican cross the water to get over here. So that makes a lot of sense. And then they just give you Canada and make it seem all different. Oh no, the Queen has Canada, England still has Canada, and all this. France and England. That's just all the same gang. Jesuit order, formed in Paris, France. You think no? They run Canada. Justin Trudeau is just one of their actors. Was suicidal, so they shoot him. Exactly. They said, because how it is. They would say maybe he instigated him. He had a gun or something. I mean, it's easy for them to make, this stuff come out and people fall for it. Initially, Blatant placed it on the ground. He reached for the weapon, started walking towards them. And when he pointed it at the troopers, they shot him. And, they could have shot him. I mean, I'm not even going to say they could have shot him anywhere else. Because all you can say is they were trained to do this. They did exactly what they're trained to do. There's nothing they did wrong. And I agree in that sense where not what they do is just like if it's in their training, right? Guys, these are trained killers, assassins. It's a piece of shit. If their training says kill people and they do it, I'm not going to argue with it and say, oh, they shouldn't have done it. Yes, they should have. If people are trained to do this type of thing, then they should do it. And that's why we should get rid of them. That's what I'm saying. You can't undermine what they're being trained to do and then say, oh, they shouldn't have done it. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. Because you get it then? If you keep going the whole route of they shouldn't have done it, they shouldn't have done that, then you look at the police as the good guys, right? That's exactly what that whole narrative is. That's exactly the problem. People look at it from the wrong lens. The cops shouldn't be doing it with well as power. The cops shouldn't be corrupt. The cops shouldn't be killing black people or white people or whatever. They shouldn't be, doing all this, being within the mafia, doing all the drugs, screwing over poor people. Yes, they should be doing that. That's why they're here. Now doesn't that simple sentence change your perspective? Because it's the correct perspective to have. That's why you want to get rid of the police. Until you have that perspective, it will always be like, let's get rid of the bad eggs. Let's reform the police. Let's make it better. Let's only have good cops. No. You don't need any of that shit at all. They're here to do these things on purpose. Like what's the federal government? Everything they do is completely fine. And again, I use that word fine as in not fine for us and for the world. It's just fine for their agenda, right? They say that they tell us clearly this is what they're doing. We know clearly this is how they do it. And they're very open with it. And they are a mind control operation. That's what we call a government. So why would a mind control operation not have bullshit propaganda like TMZ, CNN, program the minds of all these global idiots? Of course they're supposed to be doing this. Of course this is how it's supposed to be. And that's why we need to put an end to these people. Understanding that this is exactly the world we're in. With this more racially divisive propaganda from the Jesuits. It might be because you're black. With these, red and black wearing Jesuit agents. It might be because you're black. I hope there's no racist numbers in here. I mean, I'm sick of talking about them. Oh my goodness. Here we get the 193, the 4. Oh, thank God that's not it. I was like, this is just my about to stream message. I was like, what? Because I saw that 193, the 44 prime. So good. So let's actually decode this. It might be because you're black. Oh God, we still got a 44. You see what I'm saying? Reversing the alphabetical order. They had the 44. You see how I made an accident and we got 193 to 44 prime? It just to show you, man, the number they are going for. Because I saw this like, damn, 44. You see this? African American 44, black people 44 in the 4 reduction, and then reversing 440. I mean, unbelievable. 109 is a 29 prime, black 29, black people 44. Death 118. This is just sick. At least it's better than a fucking big old 42. No 420. Decrying the women's action. NYPD. Fuck New York by the numbers. Diddy throws Justin's Mammy B-Day bash. Custom Rolexes. Mask free. Again, this guys, they keep mocking you. They keep showing this is the ongoing theme. All the celebrities, all the people in Hollywood are in the know, right? The elites. I mean, these people are technically, well, technically not the elite, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess in the minds of the masses, they kind of are. Because, like, they're, rich, they're famous, they can do whatever they want, which they don't, obviously, This is an actor for the Jesuits. He didn't want to go to this party. Well, maybe he did, but, not of his own volition. But anyway, you see how we keep seeing celebrities, famous people, not wearing masks, partying, living it up, enjoying life. Where all these just slaves, these losers, keep wearing their masks. Yeah, because you could be doing this. The only reason people aren't doing this is because they're afraid of the government. If you said fuck the government, because I'm sure so many people are gonna be having nice big New Year's parties, and they're gonna have a good old time, and nothing's gonna go down. It's all these scared idiots that are gonna be sitting at home, mask on, just wishing they're out. And I don't mean the people who aren't going out because they don't want to or they don't care to. I mean the people who literally want to. They have something they could go to, but they don't because the coronavirus. Those are the losers who should not be going out anyway. Or no, they should. They should go out. They should drink a shit ton and fucking overdose. Because these people are fucking stupid. Falling for the government every second? What are these people doing? Everybody hates Pest. DJ Pest. Please don't tell me Pest has some just racist numbers. I mean, I'm not even doing it in my head. Yep, nigger 60, black nigger 60, 48, black man 21. I mean, look at this, pest and nigger. It could the same fucking thing. Guys, pests. They're calling black people pests as well. Nigger 60 like pest, and this guy's DJ Pest. I mean, come on, man. This is sick. DJ Pest 74. We got the 74, 88, 34. Nice. Rapper numbers. This guy better watch out. Now we have to do a quick detour. Look up this guy real quick. I hope he's on Wikipedia. DJ Pest. I mean, guys, I'm telling you, the names in the media. I hope this guy at least has a decent, like, real name. You know, not Booger, McFarlane, or some garbage like that. You know, remember that Chinese guy we saw? His name was like Hoi something Dick. I mean, even they had some Chinese guy hoisting someone up, and his name was like something something Dick. I was like, really? Even this Chinese guy? Okay, so this guy's not. Unless Idris Elba is DJ Pass, I don't think so though. We're just gonna leave it alone. I think I'm getting sidetracked now. Yeah, then who is this fucker? Everybody hates pests. Like everybody hates black people, everybody hates niggers. It's what at least the programming's trying to achieve. And this gang just definitely does not like them. The bad guy. With these pyramids and shit behind. I don't care if you don't have a blue check mark. This could easily be an agent for the gang. 50 Cent out here sneak this in a Young Money radio. Because this is, I mean, falling for that stuff. Because it's all contrived stuff. All these beefs. They go on these radio. They say these guys, they're all actors for the Jesuits. The bad guy. I mean, come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Guys, it's honestly like this guy did not name himself. The bad guy 42. Are you not seeing this shit? Come on, man. Hey, DJ Paz, if this happens to be organic and you happen to make this all yourself, you better change your name, change everything. That's probably why TMZ even chose you. They're like, oh, this guy's perfect. And again, it's either that or again, as I think, this is just another agent for the Jesuits. They're using him. DJ Pest 60 or Pest 60, like nigger, and then the bad guy. The bad guy equals 42. And what do they paint black people as? You know, the bad guys. Aggressive, rapists. The bad guy 42. Nigger 42, of course, Tuskegee 39. Saturn 93, Propaganda 93, MLK, Malcolm X, the only day they ever met, they with 93 numerology, both dying at 39. I mean, this is classic numbers on black people. Honestly, I might have to follow this guy for a minute. Look at this, you know, again, the die chessboard pier, all this. I mean, come on, man, it's an agent. New 2020 Tesla Model Y is the newest addition to a police fleet in Hastings, Minnesota. That's what I'm saying. The police now have these Teslas. Who's paying for these? Obviously you and I. Or me. 818. See, I'll move on. Just want to see if there's any Minnesota numbers there. 4-second video. Chris Brown. I mean, just telling you about all these actors. Who cares about what Chris Brown's doing, what 50 Cent's doing? These people are just deceivers. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going anywhere where I have to wear a mask. Like, but by have to, it means that they have to say no matter what, you have to leave. No exceptions. I'll say, fine, I don't need to be here. Hoy Dick, yeah, Hoy Dick. It's like, what? Come on. How do people fall for this? Yeah, maybe Booker is. You know, I'm not, ever talking shit about Booker McFarlane. It's just, again, he has a name in the media that I'm like, really? To me, it seems another riddle. Pooh Shiesty. I don't even know. I hope that name does not come back. That's no Chia Mosley. Don't want to see that again. Literally looks like a chia pet. Hillbilly Boy. Some of these I don't even know, but I'm sure they exist. Right in sports. I'm sure sports has all these names I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't know about 99% of these if if I didn't even follow this community. I wouldn't have known about Jake Dick Butt. I've known about Dick Butkus. I knew about him. That's about it. Pretty soon, driverless cop cars with robot cops. Yep. I wonder how those things can pull you over. I know I know if they take your license plate picture real quick, it'll be a thing where you can escape them. But if you do, it'll be a new law. You escape these things, you just have a bigger fine, bigger ticket, and there's no way you can escape because they'll make sure to find your license plate no matter what. You'll pretty much not need a license plate, and then that's even bigger shit when they eventually catch it. Guys, they might even have a way for it to just catch your VIN number. I mean, all sorts of shit. Just track you. All these things, man. I just think in this day and age, you just want to take these people out the old-fashioned way, trying to because they have all this technology now. I think getting away with a lot of things is just going to be much more difficult. Just, of course, it's not impossible, but might not be worth the risk. So I think we gotta go back to TMZ. I think we haven't looked, or at CNN, we haven't looked much in there yet. I've kind of just been ranting now. But that's fine. We have the perfect 38 riddles on TMZ after introducing that number in the beginning of the stream. That's why I probably just go off and say, what's the point? I mean, again, someone's sitting here for more examples to wake them up. I don't think you deserve any of those examples. I think you're just dumb. I don't mean if you're completely new. I don't mean you, but if you're completely new, we're gonna find more things anyway, and you can just watch the other videos. Ken Jennings of Jeopardy apologizes for insensitive tweets. It's probably synced up with Al Trebek's death. No. It is synced up with Al Trebek's death. And he has to stop saying the word probably when talking about this bullshit propaganda. Because this is a guarantee. For something like that, yes. I can't guarantee maybe a number or something. Although I might as well do that half the time anyway. But what I'm saying is that when this guy from Jeopardy's coming out, Al Trebek died, a couple months ago, they're going to sync it up with his death. Absolutely. That's a guarantee if I've ever seen one. And it'll be death, killing, murder, Jesuit, Jeopardy numbers, maybe Ken Jennings numbers from when Al Trebek died. Again, guys, this is like a puzzle. I'm trying to solve this. Hopefully get stumped, and after figure it out. But that's the boring thing about this. It's barely ever like that. It's just bam, you see it. Another clear example. There goes the riddle. Didn't have to try it all to solve this. Because that's the cool thing about riddles. Trying to solve them, trying to think about them, and they have riddles like that. You have to think them through. But I mean, just to see how it's synced up with Al Trebek's death. Cancer 118 dying on 11/8. Death 118. So I want to see from then to this Ken Jennings thing, when this happened. Maybe I'll close Twitter for a bit. Might be slowing shit down. Either that or I just didn't restart my PC. 904. Doesn't Jeopardy equal 94? I mean, come on. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Jeopardy equals 94. Let me double check that. Yeah, just using the alphabetical order. See how easy this is? Another very clear example. Just as I said, if you're new, don't worry. We'll find really more clear examples. Just you wait. But guess what? You didn't even have to wait. That's probably why I didn't even say that part. Jeopardy equals 94. J's the 10th letter, E's the 5th, O's the 15th, P's the 16th, and so on, right? You add them up, 94. So what did they do? This piece of Jeopardy ritual, they updated this at 904. Right? That's why this always works out. They're doing this on purpose. Just try doing this randomly. Try going on Reddit. Try to match up when people post things, maybe with their name, with their username. Just do little experiments like that. You'll find out that and document your results. You'll find out there's no pattern, there's no saturation, there's no you might find a little organic things in there, right? But in terms of how often they do it, the consistency, it'll be nowhere near as close. Ken Jennings of Jeopardy apologizes for insensitive tweets. And this in Gematria equals 94, updated at 904. So we gotta do how many days from Ken Jennings' birthdays today as well. I'm showing you how everything in the media is contrived nonsense. For how slow things are running right now, I kind of want to go to a. Ken Jennings has to have a Wikipedia. Yeah, I kind of want to go to a photo gallery after all this because I don't, the only way to solve this usually is to restart my PC. I don't want to do that right now. So I think we can finish off with a photo gallery, or just be in the chat. We're gonna do, we'll be in the chat regardless. So this guy from Seattle, Washington, reminds me of Bill Gates, coronavirus stuff. So May 23rd, May 23rd. That's the 144th day of the year this year, but it's normally the 143rd day of the year. If this guy was born with Jeopardy birth numerology, I'm done, man. I mean, 49 reflection in 94. $122, like he's talking about Salvatore, Jeopardy. Ken Jennings 122, like Jeopardy. I mean, come on. Ken Jennings equals 122. Using alphabetical order. And then when you reverse the alphabetical order, Ken Jennings equals, or Jeopardy equals 122. So do you see how they overlap in Gematria as well? Guys, that's what I'm saying. Ken Jennings is literally just an actor for the Jesuits. Here's the too long didn't read of this entire study. And there's, probably better way to paraphrase it, but all the shit in the media is fake. Like, if they'd say this is the Jeopardy champion, and, it's all contrived. This guy was born and bred to be the Jeopardy champion. He show's fucking fake. It's like watching WWE. Maybe not every episode. And again, I'm not, and just because there might be someone out there's like, well, I was on Jeopardy, and, I actually did this, and that was really real. Maybe just, to appease the public, they may have some real Jeopardy episodes, but when they have, and that's just like me just guessing. I still want to assume it's all bullshit, rigged, faked. But definitely when Ken Jennings is on there going for his hot streak, that's all fake as fuck, rigged nonsense. You're born in 74. It's fake. And that's why you have Ken Jennings 122, the Jeopardy champion. That's why Jennings 38, for this New Year's ritual, New Year's 38, 43. We'll just see what New Year's Eve equals in case you're giving us something, 56, like the Society of Jesus. But New Year's, Ken Jennings, death, killing, murder numbers, making insensitive tweets or remarks or whatever. So, when did this happen? He was the first guest host of Jeopardy. They resurface. Again, the same narrative. Someone rises to power. Again, these things program the fucking losers, the goy, the sheep, to be doing the same things. In the media, people have new positions. All of a sudden, everyone digs up all their dirt on Twitter or whatever and takes everything they say. Guys, again, this is why you want to work for your fucking self, not depend on any of these fucking losers, not depend on anybody, not try to climb up and rank, because you always have some fucking piece of shit out there that will go back and try to find anything you did and discredit you, make you look bad. This is what people do, especially in this country. This is what people do. So, and they do this in a narrative, and again, people do this all the time, even just in the, not in the mainstream. So these are December 30th. Always apologizing December 30th. So, how old are these tweets? Some Twitter users responded by sharing some of the now deleted tweets, including one from 2014, in which Jennings wrote, "Nothing sadder than a hot person in a wheelchair. It was a joke, so inept that it meant something very different in my head. Why you have to regret anything? No. Freedom. What again? Why have the freedom of speech? If this is how you feel at the time, one, and it doesn't matter. People change. Two, I don't give a fuck what you think. And I'm playing the narrative. I don't care, about this. But I'm just saying, why do I care about what you did in 2014? Again, this stuff programs people to be attached to the past. I'm not saying forget the past and just say, oh, it's whatever. Water under the bridge, like what Obama said for 9/11. I don't mean that type of shit. But still, it's just like, You think? I mean, come on. You get out to explain this anymore. It's just all stupid. It programs people to care about this. Of course, nothing sadder than the hot person in a wheelchair, 211, the 47th prime number. You know, this gang loves 47. You know, what is 47? The whole campaign going on. Well, I wish it was definitely a big campaign. It is a campaign, but, you know, more people need to really just keep talking about 47. Gematria riddles, bro. I love how you always put up this. Every time you see 47 organically, you share it in your videos. You know, Tachi's been doing tweets. I mean, his name is rwealth47. Again, that number, very important. That's why this guy won 74 consecutive Jeopardy games. Reflection of 47. Being born in 74 with the 74 wins. Masonic 74. I know I still haven't even seen how many days from their birthday was all this. But they're doing 2014 tweets, so the apology came out yesterday. So we'll just do that. May 23rd is 26th birthday. So yesterday. I don't even know what apology equals. Maybe we'll look at that later. But I don't even think we have to. Look, 7 months, 7 days. Jesuits 78 spent 7 months, 8 days. The Bavarian Illuminati 221. Order out of Chaos 222. As above, so below. The World Economic Forum. Big number for the Jesuits. And then 78. Jesuit 78. Again, I always think there's even more to this. Like, I don't know what apology equals, apologize. And, you know, when it kind of gets like that, that's why I kind of look for, like, sure, apologize 38, but I kind of want to look for just more, like, what's really central to the story. But again, we see them branding it. They're always branding their rituals, branding their things. 145 days from his birthday. This is from the Catholic Church. And it's to the point where, again, they always brand those things. You have to understand that sometimes there might not be that much more, at least from my understanding. I mean, they really will just code their numbers for the Catholic Church, for the Jesuits all the time, and that's it, you know? Simple as that. That's how they roll. You know what I mean? 144 days from his upcoming birthday, and his birthday's what? On the 144th day of a leap year. Sure, it's 143rd day of the year, so I don't want to, you know, try to make that work. But again, this year at least, it was 144th day of the year. Jesuit order 144, 144 days from his upcoming birthday. He's doing this thing. So again, what do I always say? It's either for the thing it's about, the person it is doing, like the actor involved, or the people putting it out, the Jesuit order. They're always branding their rituals. Jesuit order 144. They're in the Catholic Church, Catholic 145. See, 144 days, span 145 days from his birthday. Al Trebek died November 8th. We're going to do a couple more things. Al Trebek died November 8th. We can see till his upcoming birthday, Ken Jennings' upcoming birthday, from when Al Trebek died, and then his past birthday, because we already have it up, right? 28 weeks, killed 28. But again, kill, cancer, these are, you know, death 118, like, you know, cancer, but kill 28. Cancer 44, right? Like, kill 44. Right? So they kill him 28 weeks from his upcoming birthday. And I really think, again, we're going to have even a better connection, even more eye-popping from his 46th birthday. Again, sacrifice 46. That's even the biggest, again, it's some of these low-hanging fruit examples is just all you need. If you really want evidence, more evidence that they're doing this, again, when Ken Jennings, the biggest Jeopardy champion, when he's 46 years old is when Al Trebek dies, sacrifice 46. That's all you need to see, in my opinion. Because again, I say my opinion because I don't think you need to see really anything. It's all crap. It's all from the mainstream. It's all from the gang. But in terms of using the, you know, this particular example, sacrifice 46. See, sacrifice 46 and 170. Al Trebek dies 170 days from Ken Jennings' 46th birthday. Do you see again how we're doing this? That's why I said we have to look at this. And that's why I said I guaranteed this is going to come out. See, I guaranteed you this. I guaranteed this. It's not that I'm cocky or arrogant. How is no, not at all. Why would I guess I would ever guarantee you anything else in life? Really, I mean, what else can I guarantee you? What else is so certain than this? That's the fucked up thing. I don't know anything besides the fact that I put water in my hand, and my hand's wet. Besides something like that, the most guaranteed fucking thing. And even then, it could be super fucking hot outside, and it just evaporate real quickly, or as soon as it touches your hand, it just dries or whatever. But this is even more guaranteed than anything. Sacrifice, reverse in alphabetical order, 170. In the full reduction, 46. You see this? 170, 46. So 170 days from Ken Jennings' 46th birthday, Al Shabak gets sacrificed by the numbers. On what? 11/8 in the Jewish cipher, death equals 118. Death 118. And he died of what? Cancer. Cancer 118 reversing. So they use these 4 base ciphers, just the alphabetical order, the rules of numerology, reversing the alphabetical order, the rules of numerology, and then this Jewish cipher, which is based, on the Latin alphabet, on the arrangement of the letters, kind of how it used to be. But you see the cipher here, it all, makes sense, nothing random. So again, this is perfect. See, 46 years old. 170 days from his 46th birthday. Right here. I'm not making this up. So finally, November 8th till today, which is what I was originally going to do from the beginning. Not from today, but till yesterday when this apology came out. But I mean, I showed you. I wanted to show you how they're synced up. How this is all sick. Oh my goodness. And I said, didn't I say, I think Ken Jennings is 53 if I remember typing it in. No, it's not. That was not 53. We do have death 52. Apology. There was see, apologize 52. And again, I try to, again, I can't avoid doing this, right? Because he is here apologize 52. There's probably more, but again, I try not to do too many of these type of things to make someone think, oh, you're changing the word apology, apologize, apologetic. Although they'll have the quote apologetic, Again, I'm as specific as I can with where I get these from, and I explain, the patterns they use and my thought process. I'm not trying to game you, cheat you, make it work. But again, fuck all that. This is even better. Fuck the 52. Fuck the 52. This will make it even easier to understand. Even easier than the 7 weeks, 3 days. But I think this is actually, we gotta do this real quick. I mean, this is such a good riddle. Sacrifice equals 73 is in alphabetical order, right? So we're completed. Do you see how we're completing the picture? Ken Jennings is 46 years old. Al Shabak dies 170 days from his birthday. And then what? 7 weeks, 3 days later, he now apologizes for social media remarks. You see this? They're chaining these together using the age, the dates from the birthday. I hope my sound's still coming through because I've been going on, and these are really clear, good examples that I know anyone new here can see. And while this is loading, so we don't forget the 122. Ken Jennings 122, Jeopardy 122. I literally said the numbers for Ken Jennings, for Jeopardy, or the Jesuits, or Death, when Death 52, Sacrifice 73, are here. I tell you exactly what we're. And not just me doing this. Zach's been predicting the shit since 2013. So you should have woken up by now. That's all I'm trying to say. There's no more excuses. Look at this. I hope this shit's just frozen. Good. No comment saying that my sound's fucked up. A Jeopardy theme song 201. That's funny. I don't think they would use that one because it's but I love it. Idiocracy. That's where we live in. Yeah, very good example. Thanks a lot, Tobias. I'm glad you agree. Trebekah's golfing with Epstein today. Yeah, very possible. Yeah, because I've always said these older people when they die, I really like. If I have to suspect anyone not dying, it's like the older people because I think it's much easier for them to kind of retire, die peacefully, die naturally, out of the spotlights. Like even George Bush's dad and all that type of stuff. Or again, these people could actually be ritualistically killed. George Bush's dad literally knew that he was gonna be ritualistically killed, and it's all part of the deal. Like it's all spiritual, right? He's like, yeah, this is how I'm like you're supposed to die by the numbers. You're supposed to be ritualistically sacrificed because the people that kill you may have the power or the energy to help carry your soul to where it needs to go next or whatever. And that's probably why you want to be ritualistically sacrificed. I mean, that could be what these people believe, which means all these people are actually dead because that's how they want to go out. And by all these people, I mean maybe like the higher ups, like George Bush's dad, George Bush himself, if he died or when he dies. Maybe not like that 22-year-old or that 19-year-old football player died at 22. They could have just killed his ass. But again, maybe they think they're doing these people a favor. Maybe because you're working for us. Since you're working for us, our payment to you is to kill you by the numbers, because in that way we ensure your soul has a safe travel or whatever. It can be. I mean, it's possible. Yeah, I think those A's are. I think the A's in it should be used, when it's when it's appropriate, like when they use it in the thing. But yeah, because I see some people compare the reach with the A, and it's like, again, that's literally how someone will say like, I know you're not trying to, you're just pointing out a 201 you found because you understand. But some people will just do that and not even know they're reaching, and then people will look at them and be like, well, yeah, well you're because that's literally trying to make it work. That's one thing we try to avoid here. The Jeopardy theme song will be forever burned in my brain. I think it'll be burned in everyone's brain, man. Well, if you grew up in this, first world stuff, in the burbs, Tom Hanks is constantly watching Jeopardy. Interesting. Anything more on that? But yeah, man, I think we're done with the Al Trebek. I mean, that's come on, man. One last time, anyone who just joined, Al Trebek dying to yesterday when Ken Jennings coming out with his apology for his tweets. 1 month, 22 days. Ken Jennings 122. Ken Jennings 122. Alex Trebek equals. Excuse me, not Alex Trebek. I meant to do Jeopardy. Jeopardy 122. Ken Jennings 122. Right? And from Alex Trebek died till yesterday when this stuff is happening, 1 month, 22 days. It's unbelievable. But honestly, I think I like the 7 weeks, 3 days just as much, if not more. Well, I would say just as much, because this is just incredible, the 122. But it's 7 weeks, 3 days, because only thing we're missing is that 62. And it's probably here. But one last time. Ken Jennings is 46 years old right now. Alex Trebek died 170 days from Ken Jennings' birthday. And then 7 weeks, 3 days later from Alex Trebek dies, we get this. Ken Jennings in entertainment, published today by the numbers, but they're talking about the tweets. His apologetic tweets were yesterday. And they even updated it, at 9:04, Jeopardy 94. This entire piece has been so by the numbers. And this is exactly why I don't like to leave these alone. Because it's Jeopardy. It's just entertainment. It's not, mainstream. It's not important. It's not that significant. But I treat this all like candy in a candy store. I look at this like, okay, this might not look like the best piece of candy. It might not be the most popular, but it's probably gonna be really sweet, really good. And it is. I mean, that's probably not a good metaphor right there, but I don't know. I just look at all as the same shit. It's all coded crap. It all helps us pay our point or prove our point. Oh, I like how they have this picture back. Bubbles, Pete with peace. Peace 30 like nigger, Bubbles. I think Bubbles to the 59 or something. Some racist thing. Oh, racism 63, 45, race 18, Bubbles 63. Blowing bubbles with Breonna Taylor. See that? With peas, blowing out peas 30, like nigger 30. Sick. That's what they're calling her. This is racism rituals. They call the black people the N-word. Report NFL player to be paid in Bitcoin. I know you guys are gonna have a lot of comments on this now, and rightfully so, because a lot of world currency. Their prediction for the next world currency that was on the predict on the next year's the 33rd anniversary in January. It's going to be the 33rd anniversary of the Economist cover with the new world currency. Guys, I know I remember Zach was trying to. I didn't get that date again. But that's another time Zach's calling out these dates ahead of time. I think that's the day where I'm not telling you what to do, how to buy or sell, but that's when I say, buy cheap, out the money, SPY puts that expire really soon. I mean, that might be the day to get them. you're spending literally next to nothing on them, and you can make a lot of money on them because the market just tanked that day because they always do when these economies. Well, so far they've been doing it a lot. And worst case, it doesn't happen. It's like a sports bet. You lose what? Because you're gonna lose. I mean, if you buy options that are gonna expire worthless the next day or in a few days, they're gonna. I mean, I think once you buy them, you're pretty much fucked. In terms of that's what, and that's what I'm saying. Don't throw all your money on them because they're probably you might not win. Not to mention you can always wait for confirmation. But anyway, I think that might be a big day in the market. Behind the scenes of a famous James Bond shoot. If you want to travel next year, you may need a vaccine passport. I mean, this is nothing new. We knew all this. It's inevitable. I always just think there's a way around. There's a way around this stuff, of course. Guys, there'll be so many people, especially with money, they'll be traveling left and right without any vaccine passport. That's how it always works. Even now, they're saying Americans can't travel here and there, but I see these big YouTubers are still traveling around the world, like it's nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to travel next year, you may need a vaccine passport. Now that the coronavirus vaccines are starting to roll out, dreaming of when they can travel, shop, and go to movies again. See, yeah, this is how they make it mandatory. They don't say you must get the vaccine, although they could be doing that too. But they say, to do these things, you may need something. You know what I mean? And there's going to be, systems, so they're going to be hard to like fake and hack. Not just going to be a piece of paper, right? Digital credentials, which again, you can always hack these, forge them, but they'll make it just really difficult. And the law, federal law. If you get caught doing this, they'll have strict, stiff penalties like mandatory jail time. They can easily do that. Creating digital credentials that can be shown in order to enter concert venues, stadiums, movie theaters, offices, and even countries. See, offices. Guys, just like now, you need a smartphone to go even work at a lot of places. You need a bank account to do any of these things, or not. At least the working a job. That's how it's going to be. Again, I think what we have on our side, though,
encourage
because you guys, I guess all the time, fucking autoplay
The
bullshit. Oh my goodness, man. One thing we have on our side is the amount of people that'll say
Top
fuck
infectious
it.
disease doctor
they
rolling
sure,
up his sleeve
oh
for
my
a dose
God.
of the Moderna.
2-minute, 33-second video. I don't know why I think Moderna has that 33 for some reason. Oh, it's just 34. Yeah, it wasn't familiar to be that. But, oh shit, I was sure I was going to say. I mean, it's something I've said before, so it's not even a big deal. It's more about, the vaccine. Yeah, I forgot I was going to. This fucking video literally let me lose my train of thought. I forgot exactly what I was going to say. But I know I said it before. It's something you guys haven't heard before. And my views on all this vaccine, take it, this and that. And like, no. Oh, yeah. So the people, again, you can never erroneously think that it's just, us in this Gematria community that don't want the vaccine and that say fuck all that. There's plenty of people out there. Again, I said they're fast asleep. They believe sports are real. They love Trump, Biden, all this stuff. They fall for all this stuff. But even them, they're like, no, I don't like vaccines, or I don't like this vaccine. So I think we'll have those people on our side. They're like, no, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to fight back. And we'll have people to help us fight back this shit. Because it's up to us to say no. It's up to us to form our own airline and say, well, fuck it. We're going to just fly without vaccines on our own airline. Maybe the government will say, well, we can't do this. Well, then fuck it. Take them out. I mean, we got to do something, man. We can't keep having these people doing their tyranny and people just sitting around saying, fine. Because, guys, I will legally leave this country. Again, people do it every single day. I'll risk my life to do it. I really don't care, guys. I'm not going to be stuck here forever. It's not worth it to me. So I really have nothing to lose. So that's my life. Which is fine. I accept that risk. am I gonna be reckless? Am I gonna do it quick and wait? I'm gonna try every other last possibility first, which I know I'm sure those will even work. Again, I think taking a cargo ship, a 2 month cruise in a cargo ship over to Asia is possible. Again, with enough, you think you can't pay because again, it's not illegal to ride on a cargo ship as a passenger, and they're not gonna make you get vaccinated, especially if it's some private company. If you gave them like a few grand, even I mean, probably more than that, less than that. I don't know. To you let you ride with them. Hell, you even bring your own food. You bring your own stuff. All they do is give you transportation. You think they're gonna say no to that? That's extra profit on their journey. Again, they're a business. They'll be like, oh, this is gonna help our bottom line. Why would I say no to this? So you take a nice 2 month journey over to Asia, and again, sure, things can happen, but you want to be fear bound and stay here. Or it's just going hit on there. Sure, we can stay here and fight back, but so far, guys, everyone's all the diapers wearing people, the diaper face fucks out there. I don't know much about that. Am I giving up? Don't get me wrong. That's again, I'm not leaving to give up. I'm leaving because I've gotta have nothing here, no allegiance here, no nothing here, nothing to hold me here. I'm gonna wake up the rest of the world because I see where this nation's headed. Cruise ships are their testing grounds. Possible. Yeah, and like, again, I wouldn't be in a because cruise ship will have the vaccine. They'll make you be vaccinated in a cruise ship. It will be a cargo ship where they literally transport goods and services. Tobias said the cargo ship idea works. You know someone who traveled the world that way. Perfect, exactly. I'm sitting here. I've been thinking about this since day one. I'm like, I don't see how that wouldn't work. You might need a good amount of money because you might have to pay someone on because someone might be like, oh, the vaccine. Just be like, okay, I'll give you like because I'll pay someone as much as I possibly could. I don't care if it gets me out of here. I mean, it's money. I'll just make it back when I leave. I'll pay someone a hefty price to get me on their ship out of here. And yeah, people before pandemic, people were doing it all the time because it's a discount way to cruise. Because right, you're on a cruise ship technically, but you're not. You don't have the buffet, the amenities, all the things. So you're not paying for all that shit. So it's a cheaper way to cruise. It's a minimalist way to cruise. People were doing this well before the pandemic. So it's like, so again, I don't see how this is gonna change it. My plan is to drive to California with my stuff. I'm gonna bring with me because I think I'll just go from California over to Asia, drive my car there, sell it, hop on a ship and leave. I'm going to Philippines, and I know it's guys. I know these are all New World Order nations. I know the nation's Catholic. But again, to me, that's not a bad thing. It's like you see these people here. They love their place. They love where they're at. Guys, I have a couple minutes left. I'm gonna end just on this chat right now. We've looked at enough anyway. But you know what I mean? Like I think these people would want to fight back if shit hits the fan, and it's kind of already hitting the fan everywhere. But right, they already didn't like the fact the Catholic Church was putting their hand in politics. They still are. Again, the entire political system is run by the Catholic Church. But the fact that these people don't care about like they kind of they have their own allegiance to their own place. And yeah, exactly. There's good weather there. It's an island nation, so there's water everywhere, which means there's food. Because there's land, there's water. You can grow food, you can catch food, you can raise food, you can do anything. The people there are really nice. A billion times better than the people here. And me, the people was actually the main thing. Because again, this is America. I mean, nice land in terms of diverse. California is a beautiful place, at least in the pictures. I've only seen the pictures. I like Ohio, right? I like the land here. Of course, there's some people here that are good, but again, it's not enough. Like to me, it's ultimately the people. I don't want to be a place where the people are shit, and that's where being America is. Going to any other country, yes, that's why I say any other country, England, Canada, the people there are better. I know you guys who live there might disagree. I guess I cannot fathom going to a country and I'm like, these people are fucking worse than Americans. Don't my only guess, if I had to guess, and don't be offended if you're French, it's just France because I've seen how I see the tyranny, how I see how they react. You'll either maybe even online on Twitter and shit. But again, this is me being really ignorant. I've never been there, so don't take my word for that. I will still say that French people are better than Americans. These people here, as long as you have their pacifier filled with Velveeta and then the latest football game, they don't care. Think about all this shit's going on. I shown you on 10 TV all this garbage going down, and what do they have? Big Ten football returning. Big Ten. Big Ten. All people care about is Big Ten. The next video game. And again, it's like all they care about. It's one thing to just like it and chill with it and have balance, but that's all they care about. They don't care about waking anything up. They don't care about the truth. They don't care about overthrowing these people at all. They let these distractions overrule them. And these smaller countries like Philippines, yeah, there's distractions there. There's programming. They're brainwashed. I'm not saying that, but I think it's just much easier. They have less distractions. You're not. Yeah, even Velveeta. I don't even think they have Velveeta there. They don't have the toxic ass food. They don't have the fake ass football distracting them. And even soccer. What Filipino soccer. I mean, sure, maybe there's a national league, but do people really care that much about it all day long? That's all they do. No. How even in Nigeria, people care about all this fake ass soccer so much. It's like there's countries where they don't care much about the fake sports. They don't. They just care about surviving, being with their family, living their life, eating, growing food, being in their community. And there's probably better nations out there. I'm not saying that this is the best nation to go to. Catholic World Youth Day in Philippines. Yep, very big Catholic place. And yeah, maybe that's a place to go expose. Hey, what's up, Zach? One substitute taught at French American school for a month. The actual teachers from France were so stuck up, man. I heard that, man. I'm not surprised. That's the thing. I mean, that might just be the closest thing, and it makes sense. Jesuits formed there, Scottish Rite history there. It could just be how they teach people things there. I know it's their culture and everything, but culture. How culture does it keeps you not your own self. It just makes you be a certain way. Oh, 56 new billionaires. Wow. Popovich ejected with 356. You have a baby with a French guy and he never wants to go back. Wow. What's up, Zach? Nothing much. I was just about to end the stream, but I'll see if I can go like 5 more minutes. That's probably the most I could do. I think going to 1 is like the best I could do, just because I was in the middle of doing work. But I'll go to 1 and then be done at 1. I hate leaving when you're all here and y'all just joined, but it's got work I get done. I mean, I think all the good decodes were at the beginning anyway. Look at this. The U.S. has gained 56 new billionaires since the big pandemic began. I know Zach's put I saw the video right before. I didn't see I saw the headline that Zach put out on a video right before I started streaming, but the 56 weeks this year is a 56-week long year. They said it seemed like a 56-week long year. I mean, it's just insane. Guys, I'm gonna link this video in the description because I know some people here that they're not subbed to Zach. They don't have his channel or his videos probably because YouTube's not gonna share it with you. YouTube doesn't share this work. They don't at all. So I'll share it with you, and I'll check it out after the stream. But 56. This has been the number of 56. Society of Jesus, and there's been constant documentation of this number. Coronavirus 56, Society of Jesus 56. This is their big year, their master plan year. And it's just only gonna get worse. There's Agenda 2021 or Agenda 21. But I just said master plan year because 22 is a master builder number. Amazon's yearly departed calls 2020 a 56-month long year. And then I didn't check this one out. FDA and FBI investigating Wisconsin's Aurora Health for leaving 57 Moderna vaccines out of the fridge. They left 57 Moderna vaccines out of the fridge. Vaccine 57. Unbelievable. Guys, again, if you're not following Zach's research, you're missing out. You're missing out on a lot of examples. Zach's covering this nonstop for 7 years. I mean, he has been. These are not exaggerations. I think that's to be clarified, because I don't know if you're new here. You might hear someone say, like, they've been doing that. You're like, oh, you might think he's exaggerating. He's not. There's no exaggerations at all. Because, and guys, if Zach had not been putting this information out, I wouldn't have come across Gematria. So it's so important to keep sharing this. But I'm sure there's a link in the description, in the chat. Because guys need to see the 56s by the numbers. I'm trying my best to wake people up as well. And, I think this community aspect is really good. Jeff C. decode and his questionable death. Interesting. Yeah, Jesse's death, questionable. I mean, guys, so I don't believe anything from that Shield network. I don't believe anything from that. I don't care anything that they do. If I have no remorse over these people. To me, it is good riddance. Just the facts. These people were sent to, or even guys, even if they weren't fucking sent. The fact that they're here undermining everything. If he really is dead. I mean, I wish I had time to even go through all this. I have like 2 more minutes left. This sucks, but it's whatever. I know it's hard to share a couple things too. Cause man, I don't want to rush through your decode either, and just blow it over. That's the thing here. But what was 50? Head coach Greg Popovich was ejected by official Tony Brown with 3 minutes 56 remaining in the second quarter. Like, why are they telling you this? 3:56. And even though Society Jesus they run the show. There's some I kind of closed it out too quickly, but there's some kind of star there. I don't know if that was Seal of Solomon or what. I closed too fast. The U.S. is getting 56 new billionaires. I mean, come on, man. And then guys, Zach's entire book is about Amazon, Jeff Bezos, 56, coronavirus. And they even give you a picture of course, sure, he's one of the billionaires. I get it. But you could say who else they could have showed. He's the biggest one, but who cares, man? No, they're showing you this because he's part of the agenda. He's part of the riddle. The big 56 Jesuit connected actor. It's not an accident they're using him. I want to see what time they tweeted this at. 10:55, coronavirus 155. So Jeff C's names. Again, Jeff C could be some completely contrived character. And we had to code him. So showing how Jeff C's other names are connected in Gematria. His other usernames are Free Radio Revolution, Supreme Lord Commander, and his Patreon name, New World Agenda, as shown in his Twitter bio, Free Radio Revolu. And then I clicked on your next tweet to see, and they took me to this. It doesn't help that my computer's been slow today. So I want to see what your pictures. Jeff censored. Yeah, guys, he wasn't censored because he didn't share anything that meant anything. What censored? That's just the biggest mockery. He calls those Jeff censored, but then when Zach has been censored dozens of times, literally, comes out and tries to share this, he says this is all bullshit. This is stupid. The mods of this chat troll him and everything. Like Zach is actively trying to come together with these other people and try to spread this knowledge. Guys, you have to understand. Me, Jeff C, A Call for an Uprising, Richard from Boston, we're all the same people in this situation. Zach put out a video. That means he's coming to me. Right? Maybe not me directly, but he's reaching out, sharing this research. I picked it up, understood his relevance, and wanted to help in the cause and spreading it. That's what a normal functioning person in the truth community would do. There's no other way to put it. It's not because I'm super smart or I'm super kind or nice. No, I see that this is what needs to come out. This is what is important. This is very evidence-based, very consistent. And I see how the other people in the community lack this information. So you need to share it. So for Jeff C to come out and deny it and talk down on it, it's clear that he's a fucking piece of shit shill. Free Radio Revolution, and he wasn't even polite about it. It'd even be one thing he said, you know what, Zach, it's okay. I think just I don't even know what you can possibly even fucking say, but these people are assholes about it too when they deny it and everything. I guess this whole thing. These are terrible people. Jeff censored 110, Supreme Lord Commander 110. You said that was just one of his names? Yep, Supreme Lord Commander. Also, there's a 232 connection with Jeff C's usernames. Satan 232, New World Agenda 232. This guy's very satanic, I'm sure. Free Radio Revolution 232, Supreme Lord Commander. See his names equal the same thing? It's almost like that's why he's denying Gematria, because he's coded with it and he knows it. Guys, again, you have to understand how the Jesuits have infiltrated everything. They wear the uniforms, they wear the clothes, they literally appear to be exactly the people, right? Exactly like you. And I mean, these people are failing at it because if Jeff C really wanted to be your right shill, he wouldn't be so divisive. That's why these people are failing at even shilling. But maybe that's because that's what they have to do. Because maybe as soon as they acknowledge Gematria, it's over. Because people will start picking up. But you know what I'm saying? That they disguise as truth seekers, as truthers. But their content is empty. Completely empty. The news of Jeff C's supposed death from Really Graceful. She says in the middle of the first paragraph that Jeff C was supposedly discovered dead on Christmas Eve. The detail of Christmas will be important as Christmas equals 110 in Gematria. The Twitter username of the person who broke the news of Jeff C's death. 146, like New World Agenda. Guys, I'm sorry, man. I love Gematria enough, and I've seen enough to think this is actually really suspicious. I mean, come on. Really Graceful, New World Agenda, Jeff C's name, Free Rider Revolution. They all get the same thing. This say Satan 232 and Jewish. And he supposedly dies, and you see how A Call from Uprising has 500,000 subscribers now? Come on, guys, this is the shill network that are coded with Gematria. Jeff C. You know, like the 103 initials, J's the 10th letter, C's the 3rd, Jesuits 103. Again, guys, at the end of the day, I don't even care if this guy was a real person and not part of the gang. He's still a piece of shit, dividing the gang, dividing the community. Jeff censored Christmas 110, dying on Christmas Eve. You know, Christmas has that 38 death, killing, murder. You know, C's the 3rd letter. When we were out 3, get 56. Death 97, Supreme Court Commander. I'm kind of going to skip through these. Not skip through them, but go through them real quickly, Lane. So I got to wrap up. But you have the 308, Death 38, like Supreme Court Commander. To conclude this thread, let's take a look at the 61 connection. Jeff C was from Montreal, Quebec, as seen as his Twitter. Jeff C has been exposing media psyops for years, known worldwide for his work on fake news. Guys, this is the biggest lie I've seen all day. And this is after looking through the lies of CNN, the Jesuits. I have never been lied to so hard on Twitter, and I've seen all sorts of tweets. This is crap. He hasn't exposed any media psyop. Guys, they fall for the narrative. They fall for it, and they play into it, and they take sides. That's what Brian and Richie from Boston. Guys, Richie from Boston, he was going to go to the Oregon standoff and actually go there and, participate and, pick a side, do the thing. And Zach was explaining to him, man, it's a ritual, it's a psyop. And Zach told you it was going to be 41 days long. Before it happened, it was. And after saving Richard from Boston from embarrassing himself and doing that, what does Richard from Boston do? Keep insulting Zach, keep insulting Gematria. Why do you think they do that? Because they're either mentally retarded, they're shills, or they're both. There's nothing else. It's one of those three. And I think it's both. I mean, you gotta be a little bit of both to be those people. So quit following these people, quit, subscribing to them, thinking that, they're giving you information, that you can be fans of them. And like, why? These people are misleading you. They give you nothing at all. They are wasting your time. They're wasting your energy. They are slowing down this research. That's what they were sent here to do. Montreal, Quebec, 61, like Jeff censored 61, like Christmas 61, like Jesus 61. So I think we're going to conclude with that. So I really appreciate that decode. And I, of course, I hate to close the stream, but I mean, I'm glad that we were able to go for a bit more. 56-year-old Jeff Bezos' face on the story, exactly. 56, Aurora Health 5670, like coronavirus 5670. Oh, and COVID vaccine 5670. Oh, COVID vaccine 5670. Coronavirus vaccine. Yeah, I'm gonna check that video out later. Yeah, I'm glad these people are going to. Guys, that's one win. But guys, just because that's one battle, we gotta win the war though. Because yeah, Really Graceful's another shill. Nick Hinton, I never heard of Nick Hinton, but that's just a hint. He's a shill. 356. Wouldn't surprise me if people start naming the kids Corona. Yeah, same. Link about the Oregon Vogue text. Nice. Yeah, that Jeff C. pack. Guys, it has to be what it is. The dust. I have not seen the example yet, man. I'm really sorry, man. I have not checked my email. I'll look at it today because I'm gonna go back to work and do work. But I'll try my best to find time today to open my email, look at it. I'm really sorry, man. I haven't done that. I don't mean to keep putting it off or anything. Because I'll look at it and I'll share it in the stream, and so everyone can see it. Nice. What kind of man calls someone like he has been to Zach? You have never seen him, guys. That's something. Yeah, guys. There's been attached girls, guys. My ex, the first girlfriend I had, she had borderline personality disorder, very attached to me. Like it was crazy. I literally pretty much lived with her for 6 months. It was that bad, and like you know what I mean. Even her wasn't as like clingy as a call for an uprising, and that's saying a lot. That's saying a whole lot. How he's blowing up Zach from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. Blowing him up in the middle of the night. Like, I mean, you had to be mentally ill and a shill to do those things. First, Richard from Boston made a video thanking you and saying Gematria was something he needed to study. Then he went against it, and then his channel grew. And you wonder why. Then his channel grew. It's like these people got in contact with him, or he was part of the gang the whole time, or something. But again, guys, I joke all the time, but it's the truth. If you want to be popular on YouTube, famous, if you want a channel with millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views, don't share this. Don't share this. Don't do Gematria. Because you're not going to have a channel with 1,000,000 views, 500,000 views sharing this work. So, go have a second channel sharing, how to knit, how to sew. That's why you should share this work on another channel and keep putting it out. Be relentless, but don't expect your channel to grow. It's just the truth. People censor. Yeah, but have a great, absolute mental illness. Please, guys, quit falling for this. That's all I keep saying. Because, again, they're going to keep putting out these schemes, keep dividing everyone, keep taking you away from the truth. Brian Stavely and the Mandela Effect. You got him in a major line geography, he shut you down on live stream. Then he's a bullshit crapper. That's all I can call him. I mean, again, these people are shutting you down. If you're calling them out, they want to talk about it. I mean, that explains everything. Guys, if someone came here and called me on anything, I just would sit here and not run away. Zach does the same. Zach always addresses everything. We're not hiding anything. That's what the people who call us shill, especially because people keep calling Zach a shill. Again, those people are also stupid. I mean, there's just dumb people out there. You have to understand that. Guys, again, this is the internet. Anyone with any sort of IQ can come on here and say whatever they want, and you're gonna read it. So you're gonna believe it and have it influence you, or you're gonna say, "Oh, this is another drivel of some idiot. I'm just gonna ignore it." That's it's always your decision, and that goes with call for an uprising. That's another idiot with some crap drivel that makes no sense. And unfortunately, 500,000 fucking people said, "Oh, this is on point." I like to say those are bots, but unfortunately, I think he's really just YouTube's really helped that guy just spread his shit. RFB didn't even have 10K subs at the time of the Oregon standoff. And had he said, "Man, this Gematria is legit. It saved me from doing this," guess what? He would still not hit. He'll be part of the community. He'd be sharing Gematria. How great would that be? RFB sharing Gematria, using that as the way to help them learn, and everyone. And he was waking up so many people because I'm like, man, that really, this thing really panned out. Zach really called this out beforehand. We're about to do this, and we didn't anymore. This is a big hoax. This Gematria is the truth. This is amazing. But instead, what do? They go and talk, denounce this work later on. And it's like it's just the fact that he thanked you and then changed it. That's really suspicious. I mean, it's almost like these people really got in touch with him after that, or he was shill all along, and they say, "Hey, don't thank him for that. Don't promote that." They told him, "No, you take that video down, and if you take that video down and then bash this work, we'll give you 100,000 subs." How can you learn Gematria? The best way is to please subscribe to Gematria Effect News in the chat right here. Gematria Effect News. I linked this video. It might still be in my clipboard. Please check out this video. Follow his channel. He has 2 ebooks out for free. His 2 books are out. His first book, which really opens up Gematria, teaches you from the beginning. The second one does too, but the first one's very elementary. Go to his Patreon. He has the 2 books. Download them and read them. That's it. I mean, I can't imagine how you can't even read parts of those books and not learn Gematria, or watch one of Zach's videos and not learn. It should be that simple. Yeah, with the basement snacks. That's what Brian's always selling, the basement snacks. It's like, guys, that stuff is, I mean, this stuff is super true. It's sick. It's disgusting. It's poison. You can't be eating. That's what they're saying. Guys, these people don't care about you. They're selling you stuff that's not good for your health to make money off of you. Why would you want to follow these people? Why do you think they have all these subs and shit? And they're afraid to share this work. Although, again, I contend that this will help them sell more stuff. But they think that they share Gematria, they get their channel shut down, they'll lose subscribers, and they'll lose their money. These people are sick. They'll probably lose their shield money too. Monograph, I don't even know what this guy's deal is. People are, did that. Well, yeah, as long as you did that, man, then you're in good hands. You're just gonna learn it, and apply it too. Go to TMZ. I CNN TMZ. I say TMZ is very easy because they bold things all the time. They do the same thing CNN does. Decode the things yourself. Use the date numerology. Creep for a down rising loves Jesus though. So the nameless, faceless moron is totally trustworthy, right? Exactly. Use Christianity. That's why I don't even bring that part. Every time I rant about them, I always bring it up last. But to me, it's just one of those things because I know there's a lot of Christians in the community, especially a lot in Zach's chat a lot. So I know it comes up there a lot. But it goes without saying, guys, these people are absolute shills, and the shills use Christianity, use religion. This is an age-old tactic they've been doing. Every religion has them. There's Buddhist monk shills. There's Christian shills. That's just the biggest and easiest one to do. Right? If you're a scammer, you're going to use the easiest target, the easiest bait. So you're going to be Christian. Because they're the easiest people to scam. I'm not saying that every Christian is scam worthy or dumb enough to get scammed, but there's a lot of Christians, they fall for a lot of the shit. They can get incredibly hostile, exactly, because it's them. They hide behind Christianity. These are hostile people hiding behind the religion, using it as an excuse, as a scapegoat. As a heads up, don't mess with these people. A call for an uprising has figured out who Zach's sister is and even her address. He has been spamming for days about how he's going to rape her. Like, what the fuck, man? And again, I'm not for going to police either. I fucking hate police. I'm not even gonna bring that up. But I'm just hypothetically, if you did that, I'm sure they wouldn't do anything. They'll say, "Oh, we can't find them. We can't. We'll look into it." They'll just they'll blow it off, and they'll probably come fuck with you some more for even bringing it up to them. So yeah, I see why you're not doing stuff like that. Because guys, I'm not fuck the police. I'm not about going to them. But that's what I guess quote unquote normal person would do, and the police would probably maybe do something. Guys, if I was going on Twitter telling people I'm going to rape them, I guarantee you the police would be at my door in a couple of days. They would. But these people get to do it, and if you called them out on it, nothing will happen. Because the police are working with these people, they're working with these shills. Monograph can figure out everything about you just through your YouTube account. So don't mess with these people. Yeah, definitely. And I won't mess with them. I'll keep speaking my mind about them and warning people about them. But yeah, I won't get near them. I don't even watch their videos. I don't go to their channel. I don't even think they know who I am. I haven't made any video about them. And I'll keep it that way. So I appreciate the lookout, Zach. Yeah, because they're looking for a reaction too. They're just trying to irritate you, Jared. That's why they're on your channel doing that. Yeah, definitely. I hope your sis carries a gun and just pops that fucker right between the eyes. But this is literally why we need this Wild Wild West way back, guys. That's why I'm saying I'm all for killing too. If we're in communities and tribes, what would we do? We would hunt this fucker down. We would fucking hang his ass, or we blow his fucking brains to bits with a fucking shotgun. That's what we'd do. We'd bury his ass in the desert, walk away, and continue our day. That's what will happen. That's what should happen. But instead, litigious society, all this stuff, police, laws, all this shit. God forbid you get caught killing this fucker, you're done. You know what I mean? You're in jail. You're a murderer. It's like, that's bullshit. Why do these people get to walk the fucking earth and rape, threaten to rape your sister? And we can't do anything about it? We have to leave them alive? It's just sad. Yeah, he's just flexing to figure out the info. Yeah. These people are sick, man. And again, I think it's the shield network. Of course they can get this info. It's just sad. That's just how, it's like, It just shows how connected they are. Sure, people can maybe with technology. I get it. I'm not saying you have to be a shield to be able to have to do that, but I mean, how they can do it so quickly, so well. And again, exactly, what are you doing? You're sharing Gematria. That's all you're doing for 7 years, sharing this research, sharing this knowledge, being very, very open to people, having people call in, have them vent their frustrations, have someone to talk to. People are always calling you every single day. You're talking to them, helping them out. Literally just being Jesus Christ. It's all the things Jesus did. And what are these people doing? Persecuting you, mocking you, threatening you, threatening your family, all for putting out Gematria. Again, that shows how important this work is. How these people do not want it to get out. It's so clear. What else could? Think about it. If Zach was putting out videos about anything else, they would not be targeting him for any of this stuff. It's because of the Gematria. What's so bad about Gematria, right? What's so bad about it that you have to go your way to do this? So I'll leave it there. Oh, damn a beer, Hassan. I know he's finally caught my stream live. I was literally about close to stream. I hate to say, I literally was about close to stream. I'm already like 20 minutes late for work, man. I can just stay later at work. That's the thing. I usually just kind of stay late sometimes, so it's not a big deal. But I'm really about to dip. But we've been talking here for some time, man. All the decodes kind of already happened. Gematria Brigade 2, man. This is the worst part of the stream. Closing it. Y'all just join. But I literally gotta go, man.
Are you back yet?
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, guys, I now I literally have to leave. There's no there's not even 2 minute extension. There's like a 30-second goodbye right now. But it's okay. You know that's how it goes. Because I'm grateful that I'm able to stream for like over an hour, while I'm still working. Like, what I mean? So I'm not gonna complain and say, oh, it sucks that y'all just joined and I gotta leave, but that's how it goes. But Zach, thanks for joining. Guys, check out Zach's channel. I'm glad someone's here looking how to learn. Zach's, this is what I like. People asking questions. Because guys, my entire point of even putting out this video was to spread this research. So I'm really glad that I'm able to funnel you guys over into the community to freetofindtruth.com. We connect. Remember, guys, again, to stay in touch. freetofindtruth.com. I know, I'm not guys. I know I need to go in here more myself. I'm slacking on Twitter. Again, just social media. I need to actually force myself to kind of do it. But coming together, really excited. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try it for you, bro. I'll stream tomorrow. I know I missed Christmas. I'll try to do an hour on New Year's. Oh, no problem, Zach. You as well, man. Have a good day. Thanks for all your streams. I look forward to if you stream today, possibly. I look forward to that. Look forward to watching your videos. So yeah, we'll leave it there. You have a good day. Love you all. Take care. Peace out.